For the Russia-Ukraine conflict, South African farmers were already having to grapple with higher input costs. Fuel prices have been steadily rising, and a weaker rand before the conflict ensued made the importation of raw materials like fertilizers more expensive. Being heavily dependent on overseas markets for fertilizers means an added higher cost for farmers.
We do import from Ukraine and obviously from Russia, fertilizer. And if you look at our component of the fertilizer, we import about 80% of our domestic requirements in terms of supplies of fertilizer. So that will immediately, impact on the agricultural sector, especially going into the winter crop season.
Another burden that's going to have far-reaching implications on the South African economy are the higher fuel prices headed our way on the back of the higher international oil price. South Africans need to brace themselves for having to make serious choices at the grocery stores in the coming weeks and months.
The other costs that have to do with the fuel costs that filter through to the rest of the food complex will definitely hit the consumers hard. And there will have to be changes in consumption patterns, at consumer level. But, those pains are coming.
So what happens if the conflict between Russia and Ukraine intensifies and Russia also can no longer supply fertilizers? Well, South Africa does have access to other markets like China, the Middle East and Germany. But the bottom line is that there'll be a scarcity of supply, and when demand for a good or service is greater than supply, prices shoot up. It's time to watch your pockets because food price escalations look set to ratchet up. Nompumelelo Siziba, SABC News, Johannesburg.